So many people message me or ask me about cryptocurrencies and about what I'm in or what they should invest in. And look, I could just say what I think is good and what I invest in. But if I'm ever wrong, that leads me to blame. And this is the key thing of doing your own research. So in this video, I'm going to give you 10 tips to do your own research and to find the cryptocurrency for you. So let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Matt and this is the Coin Pursuit. Okay, so number one, the community. Now, any project or any crypto, you've got the success behind the coin or the token is the community itself. So if you have a look at Bitcoin, for example, you know, massive community, you've got banks now involved and you've got all this publicity, everyone loves Bitcoin, and it just rallied up from, I think it was like $3,000 from March last year, all the way up to, it was something ridiculous, like over 50 something thousand, I think it was £40,000 here. I think it was like 60,000 at one point, dollars wise. Insane. And that's because of the community behind it. When you're looking at new projects, if you look at Dogecoin, for example, massive following because of Elon. People love Elon Musk. And again, that community is trying to drive that project and make it grow. Now, if you're looking at a new project, you can go on CoinMarketCap and it will have like a little, usually some of the tokens, I'll just put one for example over the screen now, is like you can have a drop down where it says like chat or Discord, and you can join their Discord, you can join their Telegram, or check their Reddit or on Twitter, see how much they're popping. They might have like a hashtag, and just have a look at their community. And a lot of people, you can ask questions in those chats and people are happy to help. You know, they're happy to tell you about the community and stuff like that. And it's helped me with future with projects as well. So, and I'll be doing that going forward. Definitely look at the community. Community is what drives the business of the token. So yeah, definitely one of the things you need to look into. So you need to do some fundamental analysis. Now, this is to do with the actual investment itself, the foundations, the bread and butter, the team, the ambition, the strengths, the weaknesses. If you're new to crypto, you cannot get away from this. What you need to look at is things like if it's Ethereum technology or smart contracts, or you know, you need to look at the team and you need to look into the fundamentals of that token or that coin. So yeah, here are some ways that you can break down the fundamentals. Look at the team. So you need to see who is behind the team, because you might have potential scammers that have been involved in scams before, or you might have people that are just bad at their jobs, or you can have someone who's behind the crypto. They could be an expert in their field. Are they ambitious? Do they have a proven track record? And things like this that you need to understand and try and grasp. This is obviously a lot of information to take in, but also you need to do this due diligence for yourself. If you're investing into something, you don't want it to be a gamble. You want as the biggest edge as possible. Going off on the team, you need to check the technology. One thing I really liked for me was Mina Protocol. Now, I've done a couple of videos on this, and for me, the technology was, if anything, that was the first thing I loved about it. Then I went into the other bits. Like I said, you don't have to do this in order, but these are just things that I'm talking about from my own experience. And for example, I love the technology of Mina when they're scaling down the blockchain to 22 kilobytes. You know, you've got VeChain as well, which is a massive bit of technology in the industry. Ethereum, for example, you know, yes, they've got their problems and 2.0 is coming, but the technology and what they're working towards is massive. You know, it's going to be the new internet essentially. So things like this, you have to look at the technology. What I always try to go to is it something new? Is it something innovative? That's the things I look for. And if it excites me in that way, then I'll do the rest of the due diligence. But the next one I always go to is the white paper. Now, this is the Bible. So when a new cryptocurrency is released, they will bring out a white paper, and this is basically the outline of the coin, what it does, how it works, the overall vision, and it basically evaluates the fundamentals of the coin. Now, you shouldn't really invest into anything unless you've read their white paper. There is a lot of jargon that you might not understand. It's very techy, but you just have to bear through it. That is where the true information lies. That is the blueprint of the coin, and that is basically the heart, the timeline, everything like that. Some things that you want to be wary of the white paper is, like, are they promising the moon? Really ambitious, so like, you know, a project that's got zero backing and they're trying to go to space, for example. Like, is that too ambitious in a year? Are there spelling mistakes? You know, are there grammar mistakes? Is it professional? These are little things, little fine details that you'll find cause red flags, and you need to spot those out, because you do not want to invest good money into a project that you love so much for it to be rug pulled and a scam, and then you've lost 10,000 of whatever currency, and you know, that's your hard-earned money. You want your money to work for you, not for you to be worrying about your money in a project. So yeah, check the white paper. And this goes on to the next point, is the project's mission, so their vision. So how do they see themselves in 5 years' time? Are they up there with the big boys? You know, are they working towards something that is going to change the game? Do they have, you know, good social media? Are they planning on going on big exchanges? These things here that I'm talking about, you need to see what their vision is, and are they going to disrupt the industry? Things like that could be really good for the whole crypto space. So the next one, I talked about their team, but also their leadership. So leadership is a massive thing. If their captain is an idiot, like Captain Pudwash, you know, leading their ship, then you don't want to invest. And you know, do they have a reputable CEO? Do they have a reputable visionary, a leader, you know, guiding the ship? Are they known in the industry? How much experience? A lot of these people are on LinkedIn as well, so you can actually just go on their page and have a look through their history and stuff. Yeah, definitely something to look into. So the next one I've got here is pricing history. Now, this is with a little bit of pinch of salt, because not always past behavior indicates future behavior. For example, you know, Mina, I'm referring to Mina because that's one of the ones I've looked into most recently for myself, is they were, before they released on a major exchange, you know, they were going for $40 all the way up to $160, but when they released, it was $2. Now, this was because the exchange was doing an IOU, and they were basically ripping everyone off. You'd look at that chart, and if you didn't know that, you'd be like, why is it caused a massive landslide? Well, you need to know the history, right? This is the same with any other coin. What you need to look at as well is how resilient is the coin. You know, what are these big dips? There's big news coming out and it's driving that price down. Yes, everything, you know, is volatile in crypto, but you just need to be aware. You just need to be, why is there an all-time high? When was the last all-time high? How much volume is going through? How much volume was going through at the time it peaked? Things like that. Yes, you might not have a lot of data if it's a new coin. Maybe take a step back and analyze, you know? Next one is reputation. I spoke about the people, but also you need to be careful of, you might find coins out there that are like a pyramid scheme. BitConnect was a massive one. If someone is telling you to invest their money and then, you know, it seems like a multi-marketing level, level marketing scheme, whatever it is, or pyramid scheme, run like Usain Bolt. You do not want your wallet or your bank account anywhere near associated with that, because they are taking your money. If you put any money in, they will take it. Some people have been lucky, made a profit, get out, but it seems like there are a lot more schemes and scams and stuff like that coming around. So yeah, just check the reputation, the credibility, all that stuff. You do not want to get stung. And the last is their roadmap. So I spoke about this in their white paper, but yeah, just have a look at their roadmap. The things to look out for is major release dates. Have they got dates? One key thing. So if a roadmap doesn't have dates, then they don't really seem too committed. You know, you want a team that's like, right, on July the 30th, we want to implement X, Y, and Z. And then when it rolls round and you're like, well, why haven't they delivered? Well, they should be able to either one, give you an update and say why they haven't delivered, or two, they delivered on that timeline and it's a never major update. So yeah, you want to be able to have a look at that. Also, if they're planning to release coins, so sometimes they drip release coins, have a look at when they're going to drip release coins and stuff like that, or burn coins as well. Things like that you need to look into. So I hope this is information that you can use going forward. Obviously, if there's any questions or anything like that, please just contact me. See, I will not give you financial advice to say where to put your money, or how to invest it. But what I can do is, talk to you about, have you looked at this? Have you looked at some of the steps I've mentioned? And hopefully, that will guide you into a better way of investing your money, not just like, oh, let's put it on SafeMoon. Although I did put 30 quid on it and I made a lot of money back. I made like £1,000 back. That was just something to, that was luck, gambling, and I was trialing out, a shit coin basically. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this information was useful. Like I said, contact me, comment below, anything like that. Happy to answer your questions. Please, please, please be careful, because crypto is very unregulated and there's a lot of scams floating around, so please be careful. If you want to follow me on the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, they'll be down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well. We're almost 300 subs in, which is like insane achievement. So thank you so much for everyone that subbed, and yeah, take care, guys. Cheers.